Dan, spoštovani gospe in gospodje, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm honored to be a speaker at the opening of this conference, and already got the question at the beginning, and of course I'm going to share a bit of my views from the information society. Let's start with this conference. It's already the 12th International Conference on Information Society, and if we go 12 years back, the awareness of the information society was not so evident like maybe it is today, or it became at the beginning of the millennium. Let's go back in the 90s, early 90s, what happened. We learned from the books and some from experience also, that there was the raising awareness on the broadband communications, the need of electronic communications, and the World Wide Web started at the beginning of the 90s and so on. All we know these facts. But at the level of economy, there was still no awareness, no use of the information technologies. It came later, and of course also in Slovenia around 2000. Yes, it was quite late. Why? Because the market was not ready yet. It means that we had just a single provider, that everything started in academic environment, and it took some time that the services, based on a narrow band and later on broadband, became something that it is today, and it's still evolving. So in these 90s, we know that there was some big G7 conference, and the aim of these leaders, world leaders, was that they start with the activities and make business out of it. The political institutions were not ready at that time, of course, and the legislation is always lagging behind the technological developments. And a conference like this one, I believe that it sets some milestones for the future developments. As I was introduced, I'm a State Secretary at the Ministry of Higher Education, Science and Technology, and with Minister we often like to use "and information society." Namely, within this ministry, there is also a Directorate General for Information Society, which includes, let's say, the services of the information society, plus the electronic communication, which is maybe the political wording for telecommunications and everything that comes from this. So the Slovenian government pays attention to information society issues. In 2001, we established also Ministry of Information Society, and then in 2004, I admit, we lost the elections, and so there is no more this ministry. But a year ago, when we came back, we started with activities so that we make this issue, the information society issue, visible again, also in Slovenian political space, because we know that it is influencing also other sectors, let's say, like economy and higher education. In this speech, I must admit that I'm a bit biased at this conference, because I used to be one of the deputy chairs, I remember. I'm still I'm sure. And it means that for 12 years already, with some colleagues, work on this issue, and I'd like to express my sincere thanks to Matjaž Gams that he's organizing this event. Sorry, I forgot to say professor, doctor, and so on, but you know who you are. And dear ladies and gentlemen, allow me to be so a bit less formal, even in this position, and I wish you a really fruitful conference, and I'm convinced that Matjaž will report us about the results. Thank you very much.